Okay, so we're continuing on this transformations of functions idea. And today and tomorrow, we're going to talk about stretches and compressions. So there are two different ways that we can stretch a function, two different ways we can compress a function. So if we take a value times a function, excuse me, that is a vertical stretch. It's going to stretch it tall by a factor of b. In other words, this b times f of x, we're essentially multiplying all of the y values by b to get the new y value. If we multiply by a fraction, 1 over b, that's a compression. It flattens the graph out. Again, in this case, it's compressed by a factor of 1 over b. It could also be written as f of x divided by b. And in this case, the new y values are the old y values just divided by b. A horizontal compression, you would take f of b times x. So the horizontal it's very similar to a vertical stretch, except in a vertical stretch, you're changing the y values. In a horizontal compression, you're changing the x values, but they're pretty similar. And then we could have a horizontal stretch, which would be f of x divided by b. So for today's assignment, the only thing you're going to be doing, you're going to be given a function, and you are going to be asked to describe the transformation. So I think it'll be pretty, like I said, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I'm gonna start them probably tonight and tomorrow and finish it up and send it to you by Sunday. And it doesn't
Terrific.
look too hard. I took a look at it.
I'm not too concerned, Isabel. You seem to be pretty on the ball when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So here's what it's going to look like. Identify the parent function and the transformations being applied. So what I do for parent function is I let f of x be my parent function. And the parent function is simply the function without any of the multiplication or division. So the parent function would be absolute value of x. In this case, we're dividing by 3 inside the absolute value. So that would be like f of x divided by 3. So this is a horizontal stretch. So if it's happening inside, it's going to be horizontal. If it's happening outside, multiplying or dividing outside, it's going to be a vertical stretch or compression. And it looks like for all of these, my parent function, I didn't get real creative. And if you remember back to intermediate algebra, when we did transformations with the absolute value function, excuse me, The inside are things happening inside the absolute value were the opposite of things happening outside. So inside, when we divided by 3, we got a horizontal stretch. Outside, we're dividing by 3. We're going to get a vertical compression. And then again, my parent function on C. This is a vertical because it's outside stretch. And the last one, because they're multiplying by 4 on the inside, is a horizontal compression. So exactly the opposite. If it's outside, it's going to be vertical. If it's a number greater than 1, it's a stretch. If it's inside, it's horizontal. If it's greater than 1, it's a compression. So, I mean, just exactly the opposite of each other. And that's all you're going to do for today's assignment.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Have a wonderful day. And